Hey guys, this is Block Ops, Roll for Sluice, with a tour of the container build out that I did. I'm just doing this as an entire voiceover because it's so noisy there. What's unique about this container is that there's no holes cut in it, so I can close the doors at both ends and put it on a container ship and ship it somewhere else if I wanted to do that. So I wanted to see if I could come up with this type of design and get it working, which I have. What I showed you at the beginning was the intake. So this is a double-ended container. One end is the intake and the other end is the exhaust. Here's the electricity coming from the building transformer that plugs into the service disconnect. Yes, I do need to redo the tarp there. We've got the two exhaust fans and then a door that locks. So this is a secure container. You can see the other end, you can't come in, and obviously this door is locked. So here is the cold aisle, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour. It's set up similar to a data center with a cold aisle and a hot aisle. Here we have a 1200 amp 208 volt three-phase transformer. We use three-phase for the four fans, and then we go to three 400 amp panels, each with 30 amp connectors, L6R receptacles that goes to uh, PDUs, power distribution unit. So I'm going to show you inside the panel here, and you can see these are all 30 amp connections. And if a breaker trips by chance, we can reset it. And we also have some room for expansion. We've got about 50 overall outlets here, which supplies about 210 miners overall. And each of these is about a 5,000 amp outlet. I figure next one I could probably do about 300 miners. There's a little excess space in these shelves, and I could probably get 70 to 75 outlets. Here's the intake fans. There's two of them. They're each 20,000 cubic feet per minute, so that's giving me 40,000 cubic feet per minute of intake and 40,000 feet per minute exhaust. So the entire cold aisle here, oh, I was just pointing to a sensor for, I measure the intake temperature and humidity as well as the exhaust temperature and humidity. So had to do this by code, just like the other build outs in the area. I'll probably put the door in the middle next time instead of the end. Here's the two exhaust fans and the other side of the container. This is the hot aisle. It's certainly warmer on this side, and you can see the exhaust of all the miners. This is where we put them in and out of the container. And then in this area here, we've got a door that goes to a mixing area. So we have a vent and filter combination that brings in the 40,000 cubic feet per minute of air. This allows me to change out the filters, and you can see they're pretty much at their limit of air pressure. And here are the two intake fans. Again, they're 20,000 cubic feet per minute, and this is what it looks like from in there. So this has been running for a few months now in the heat, in the rain, in all sorts of different weather, and it's running very reliably. I don't have any recirculation of hot air to the minor intake issues. Um, it is warm on this side. There's about a 30-degree Fahrenheit temperature rise and a corresponding humidity drop as it goes from one aisle to the other. And in here, um, it's been running, so we're going to keep it running all summer. It gets pretty hot here in North Georgia in America. We've got good electric rates though, and good support for these type of industrial projects. So hopefully this will give you some ideas of what you can do with a container build out. And again, there are no holes in this container at all. We built a fireproof and heat treated wood combination internal skeleton that everything is attached to. Uh, I know that it's a lot easier to build to just drop a container, cut holes in the side, put fans, and we might do some of those just to see how cost effective we can get this. But I think there's definitely value in being able to have a container that you can ship internationally and actually put it on a container ship.